Yeah, what's good, Adam? How you living? It's dark in here, which is crazy because it's not that dark outside. But I don't feel like turning on the light and running up the electricity bill, so you know, we're gonna chill in the ambient lighting of my LED Naruto and Sasuke lamp, which I don't know if I've shown on camera. Pretty cool. This is back. Okay, look. I can't see your name, but if I make it big, maybe I can. Oh, it's Tim. Yo, what's good? It's the homie Tim. You already know who it is. I tried to stream earlier, but Elgato was giving me some serious problems. And it was stressing me out. I never solved those problems. I was having different problems with it yesterday, trying to get it to work with OBS the way I needed it to. I got it to work. Why is this? Whatever. I got it to work, but not in the way that I really wanted it to. But it worked nevertheless. And apparently that's it. That was the end of that, ever working again. Use this one. There we go. Late stream pog, you know the vibes, What's good, Soda, how you living? What's up, buddy? What's up? Want to say hi to the people? Say hi. Say hi. Look how cute you look in this light. You even know you're being used for A. Relax. Oh, it's fine. He always wants attention until you give it to him. I guess that's just how cats are. But his actual owner is out of town for the rest of the week. Exactly. Yeah, his actual owner is out of town for the rest of the week, so I've been having to give him the love and affection that he's been so starved of. His name is Zoro, like the bandit, not like the pirate hunter. Okay. Goofy. Yeah, Zo. Z-O-R-R-O, not Z-O-R-O. Like the Mark of Zorro. Y'all ever seen that movie, the Antonio Banderas one? You never seen the Mark of Zorro? It's an old movie. I don't even remember like when it came out or when I saw it. But it's just something that I have memories of for some reason. It's not like a classic like you need to go out and watch it, but I don't know, it's pretty cool, I guess. Neither of my headphones are actually on my ears. Usually I keep one of them off, which is this one on the right side of my head. But because my ears are still healing from getting pierced, I'm just trying to keep them off of my earlobe so it doesn't like warp the shape that my piercings heal in. I didn't take my creatine today. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my pills. Am I gonna get in trouble if I take pills on camera? Whatever. Alright, be careful, kids. I'm about to encourage you to take pills. My band. Look how much hair I got, bro. Like, for what possible reason do I have all this fucking hair? Anybody out there seen Shang-Chi yet? It's pretty fire. Great movie. Top 5 MCU, in my opinion. It's actually exactly at number 5. It's below, what did I say? Winter Soldier, Infinity War, Civil War, and Doctor Strange, I'd say. You haven't seen it yet? Fair enough. Jesus. This is our favorite movie. I can respect that. It's definitely the best thing to come out. Jesus. It's the best thing to come out this side of Infinity War for sure. It's super good. I'm fucking dying. I can't say it's the best Marvel movie of all time because Logan is still out there, and Logan is fucking peak fiction. I love Logan. You think it was gonna be that good? I didn't either. I just wanted it to be good. I just wanted to have a good time watching it. I wanted it to be enjoyable, be taken seriously, you know, treated with respect. But it ended up blowing my fucking mind watching it. I was like, yo. Some big pills. I struggle with taking them every so often. The 2.5 grams of of creatine each. Ain't no milligrams out here, baby. It's 2,500 milligrams. I want to play something, I really do, but I'm just not in a great mood, and I can't get Elgato to work, and all my PC games lag the stream, so it's just like, what am I supposed to do, you know? Here, here, here. I can try to solve the Elgato problem off screen. Chrome Dinosaur game. Maybe. I can try to fix the Elgato problem while we're talking to each other. But it's not like top priority to me right now because like I wouldn't say I have anger issues, but technical difficulties are one of the things in the world that drain me of all my patience immediately. I could have a full patience meter, full 100 points. Technical difficulties, shit takes me down to 0 almost instantly. What happened to all my lights? Oh, it was my monitor. We'll get it back. Turn on! PS5 is taking forever to turn on. Isn't that nice? Am I stupid? Hold on. Hold on. If one thing that makes sense could actually happen, that would be fantastic. Why isn't my fucking PlayStation on? Oh, that's my fault. Missed out. I now have picture on my monitor. Secondhand PS5 problems. I have picture on my monitor, but nothing is coming through the Elgato software. Elgato makes great products. Have you guys seen the Matrix movies? Zoro just jostled my entire tripod. Can I help you? I've done all of these and none of them solve the problem. You saw the first Matrix movie? You haven't, but you saw that they're making another one. Yeah. The first Matrix movie is the only one that you really need to see, as far as just like watching the movies. Like not for the purpose of like just understanding the lore or anything like that. There's just, you don't gain anything from the other two, in my opinion. They're just not that good. There's an interactive trailer for it. For some reason, Elgato is acting as though my console isn't plugged into it, which is stupid. Very stupid. I can show you that it's plugged in. You gotta pick a red pill or a blue pill. It would give you a different trailer for each. Interesting, considering what those pills do in the movie. Gotta sneeze. I don't understand. I really don't understand. I deleted and reinstalled the Elgato software to try to fix the problem I was having earlier today. And it didn't do anything for me. That's nice. I don't know what to do. Like, this isn't even about my sound anymore. I just can't get it to understand that I have the console plugged in. Like, nope, here we go. Thing that happens every time he's in here. The thing I have to deal with every single time I let your crackhead ass in this room. Go. What the fuck is up? And you will talk later, okay? Bro, come the fuck on. Wait, am I tripping? Bro, this is that shit I don't have patience for. I just don't understand. Who's Snapchatting, bro? Why is this doing this? Streaming is not for those who are short-tempered. At least when it comes to technical difficulties, because I'm not short-tempered by and large. I don't think. I've dealt with plenty of kids, and I can handle that level of bullshit. But this level of bullshit, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. It's like legitimately making me so angry. Because it doesn't make sense that it was working just fine yesterday. And now, suddenly, it's just not working. Get that on my fucking face. I'm up to date. That's fantastic. I love you love to see it. My god, it sucks, bro. It's not like it doesn't. It's saying connect your capture device to get started. It doesn't even recognize that I have my my PS5 plugged in and turned on. Like, what the fuck, bro? And I've watched so many videos about how to fix this shit today. Everybody's just like, plug the shit in. I'm like, oh, helpful. Fucking helpful. Now I got a case of floppy microphone. You love to see that. Like, there's something I can, like it's not working. I'm up to date. There's no problem with the USB bus. I don't know how the connection between my gaming device and the computer would be damaged or defective. It was working just fine. I could still see the game. Oh god, our hardware may need to be reset. Yeah, it was unplugged most of the day, so what else? Reset the software? Tried that shit too. I can email them, but what am I supposed to do? Leave me alone. Just let me do what I'm trying to. I'm gonna. It's a good thing you guys can't see my monitor. You would have almost gotten my full name. That would have been bad. I don't know the part number. I have to give them the part number for I don't the part number. the underside of the device. Let's see. Where is it? This has been my most fun stream yet, you guys. I don't exactly see a part number, but hey. Subject. What the fuck? Where's the L? There it is. They haven't asked. Isn't that nice? Alright. Plug all this shit back in. This is the out. Any day now. You wanna show me my game? That'd be nice. Don't tell me. I guess that makes me feel a little bit better. I was about to freak out for a minute there. What do you guys want to talk about? Because I can't get this shit to work, and I'm gonna actually start breaking shit soon, and I don't feel like doing all that. Elgato makes the worst fucking products you can imagine. I'm just gonna play fucking Naruto on the screen where I can't hear shit and y'all can't see shit, because that's where we're at. That's where we're at now. That's the stage that we fucking reached at this point. There's still Apple. Yeah. At least with Apple, there's other options, right? Like, you can just get a different phone. You don't have to have an iPhone. Like, my only other option to get a graphics card, if I don't want to get one from Elgato, is to get one from Razer, where it's going to be more overpriced. Look, Razer, too. I say that as I have a Razer mouse. I have the Mamba Elite, but I don't like it. I just have it. I don't even know why I bought this damn thing. I don't even know how much I paid for it. $1,000 for a phone. You get essentially the same phone for like $500. True. I mean, even Samsung's prices have gotten kind of outrageous. Like, but I got lucky with this phone, my S10. I only ended up paying like $570 for this phone. How good is Naruto? The show, the manga, or the games? Yesterday I was taking one of my pills and it went down sideways, and that felt great. That was lovely. Show decent, manga good, games kind of ass. Which games? The anime is great if you have a filler guide and you can skip the filler, because there's so much fucking filler. The ending isn't good, but that's because the ending in the manga isn't good. Money is money. I mean, I guess. I mean, everything costs money. I think Itachi's such an overrated character. I'm so tired of hearing about him all the time. Everybody's like, oh, Itachi. He would have beat Madara, that's why he died. But yeah, okay. There was a point during the war where Madara and Itachi were alive at the same time, and they did not fight. Like, my graphics card is right here. You can see it's plugged up. Why is it acting like this? Playing the Nintendo 64. Nice. Hey, N64 kind of goated, not gonna lie to you. Dumbass. I don't know why you did that shit. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm gonna charge my key. Chakra. Y'all couldn't see what just happened, but it was stupid. Trust me, it was very fucking stupid. My health, yo. I didn't want him to go out like that. I'm using Hashirama and Madara. I like how they work as a team. It's basically just two demigods. Technically speaking, right? You can say the same for Naruto and Sasuke. Sasuke! I'm fighting Danzo, Hiruzen, and... Oh, you can't sub. Gonna get your ass beat by your predecessor. That's crazy. My secret technique can come out. You love to see that. How about this? Too big for rain. Heaven concealed. He didn't die? It said secret technique finish chance, and I hit him with a secret technique and he lived. I love video games. Good shirt would recommend. You would recommend the shirt or the band? Also, what's a good dog street potato? Are you Godspeed Potato on YouTube? Or am I tripping?
Never forget, I am the fastest man alive.
Do you like seeing my monitor take up like 25% of the frame? That's my favorite thing about my setup. I got a real PewDiePie setup going on over here. Stupid! You ain't no Mike guy. You tied you two just ain't on that level. They call me the god of Shinobi. Alright, well that didn't exactly go to plan. But that's okay, because I'm about to call my homie up in here and he gonna finish you. Boom! Boom! It would be so great if you guys could see what's going on, but Elgato just hates us all. You know, they hate me for existing and they hate you for liking me. Bitch! Stupid. Stupid. G-O-U, fuck dang. G-O-Yang on a fit dang. Hit the corner like this, stupid. And I considered at first that there's a possibility that the HDMI that comes with the PS5 is just like not compatible with the Elgato. But like I'm using a different one now and it's still just Ow. You know what? I'll take it if it means I don't get hit with that whack-ass secret technique. Doofus. Majestic Destroyer Flame, bitch. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Madara. Madara! See, this is why I'm Hokage and you're not. This is why your clan will never have a fucking Hokage. Bro, I'm gonna finish you with this fucking... this Buddha shit, and I don't care what I gotta do to get there. Come at me. got it. Let me show you our will of fire. I don't know if I like how that sounds. Both players will take big damage from ninjutsu. You know more. And this game is lame when you can't hear shit. Hold that. That didn't reach. Wow, Sakura just got melted. Stupid. I'm gonna finish you with fireballs. You're gonna burn to death, huh? I guess it doesn't work like that. Lucky bastard. What? You saw Godzilla vs. Kong. Nice. Did you like it? Big monkey versus big lizard. I guess I just can't do PlayStation streams for the time being, which sucks because I just started a PlayStation game yesterday. You liked it? Nice. I'm not crazy about the fact that Homeboy didn't win, but I'll take it. Oh shit, you can dash away. I completely forgot about that. I didn't mean to do that. I kind of want to do the team like ultimate jutsu, but I'd have to like take a pretty significant amount of damage for that. And I'm playing survival mode, and so damage carries over, and I don't feel like going through all that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, bitch! Yeah, look at you. Can't even tell what's going on. Like, as far as like the Warner Brothers Legendary Pictures fucking MonsterVerse goes, Godzilla vs. Kong is really good. I don't think it was as good of a Godzilla movie as King of the Monsters, and I don't think it was as good of a Godzilla movie, as good of a Kong movie as Skull Island, but I enjoyed it. Because Kong actually feels like a character in these movies, which is nice. He's not just, you know, bad monkey shoot. I see the Injustice movie trailer? No, because I'm not going to watch the Injustice movie. I don't like the Injustice story at all. I barely even like the games. All right. I'm not about to get my ass beat by Kabuto, that's for goddamn sure. Stupid. I don't have any subs. I didn't use any. What the hell happened to my subs? Thanks, Mother. Well, I might actually be using the motherfucking stupid. Goddamn, yeah. I don't like Injustice because it frustrates me that, It frustrates me that Warner legitimately thinks that Superman is so boring that the only way to keep him relevant is to keep finding ways to turn him evil, or have him be this depressing character who's all sad and shit. And can't smile. I'm just like, you don't got to do either of those things to tell a good Superman story. But they legitimately think that that's all you can do with the character to make a movie. Superman doesn't smile in movies anymore. Doesn't wear bright colors anymore. You know. You wouldn't see the Zack Snyder version of Superman saving some lady's cat from a tree or something like that. Or like saving a kid that's getting bullied or something like that. You wouldn't see that type of shit, and it's depressing, but hey. And what they did was they convinced a bunch of other people that Superman was actually boring, and that Zack Snyder was the first person to make him interesting. And like, it hurts my feelings that people legitimately think that Superman's boring, just because he's powerful or whatever. Meanwhile, there's people on the Justice League that could beat him. But nobody says that Captain Marvel is boring because he's too strong. Oh shit, I won. Nobody says that Captain Marvel, I'm talking about Shazam, is too powerful or is boring because he's too powerful when he has the actual speed of the speed god Mercury and strength of the strength god Hercules. He's got the might of Zeus. Nobody seems to care about that though. This shit is loud. Yeah, nobody seems to care about that, but oh man, Superman, he's too damn strong. Martian Manhunter, nah, he's fine. The Flash, nah, he's fine. It's Superman that's too powerful. Like, yeah, okay. Stupid. 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 Oh, you're lucky this tree got in the way. Stupid. Sets up high. Nobody says that shit about Dr. Manhattan. Nobody says Dr. Manhattan's too powerful to be interesting. There's a whole show about Lucifer Morningstar. A whole show about Lucifer Morningstar that people really like, apparently. They liked it so much that it got picked up by Netflix after it was canceled on Fox or whatever channel it was on. Nobody complained about the Green Arrow becoming the Spectre on the Arrow. The Spectre's incredibly powerful. You know, and I'm sure that if there's a show about Lucifer, that at some point the Presence shows up, right? No, but you don't hear anybody talking about how those characters are too strong to be interesting. Stupid. Look at you, on fire. It just feels like you have a bunch of people that have never, ever read a Superman comic. And as such, they're just like, oh yeah, Superman's lame. Like, Superman isn't interesting because he's so strong. He's interesting because of his heart. Yo, what's good? Dinoco? Dinoco? Dinoco, like, in Cars? Help! Okay. We're good. I hate trying to stream sometimes. This, like, nothing ever fucking works when I try to do it. Let's be honest. Every game I've tried to stream, there's been something wrong. I tried to fix... Here's what happened. I decided I was going to try to record a game from my PlayStation through OBS. I had to figure out how to make that work. What's the best Superman story I know? For the Man Who Has Everything or All-Star. Both of those stories are super good. They're all about just his character, just who he is as a person. I also like Year One. But that's a run, not a story. I don't know. I mean, because lately, and like in the last like 10 years, all DC cares about is showing you how strong Superman is, so he'll do all types of crazy like strength feats and stuff like that, and it's really annoying because it's just like this isn't what the character's about. But yeah, so I got OBS to work with Elgato, right? I recorded a video. Frustrated by the amount of obstacles in your road. Yeah, you could say that. So today I tried to stream through Elgato. I also fixed the audio delay that I fixed the offset because like in my camera and from my mic, I'll react to something that happens in the game before you guys see it. Right? And that's because there's a delay in Elgato. And so I fixed that for Streamlabs and regular OBS. And I was like, okay, cool. I tested them both last night. They worked just fine. Lightning cutter me one more fucking time, you bitch. I tested them both last night. They worked fine. I tried to stream today. Doesn't work. There's just no sound coming out for some reason. And I'm like, okay, so I deleted the Elgato software and then I re-downloaded it. And now it doesn't even realize that my PlayStation is plugged in. And you could be like, oh, we'll just stream a PC game. Them shits. Them shits, bro. My PC is ass, basically. Suddenly. It was fine when I played certain games, but other games, they're just so poorly optimized or whatever, or they just crash my PC for some reason. And I'm just like, bro, you could see through Moderator's hair for a second there. That was interesting. And I'm just like, bro, I don't get enough gifted subs to deal with this. Nobody's tried out the wheel command. Bro, I want to smash somebody. I'm sorry I said that. Hashirama! Bro, you can't take Hashirama nowhere. Hashirama! I'm fucking sick. I'm gonna spit on the floor. Speaking of spitting on the floor, our cat threw up on the carpet earlier. I'm like, nigga, you couldn't make it to the kitchen? Help! What the hell was that? What does that do? No, I want to see what that does. I'm gonna get killed trying to figure it out, so let's not worry about it. He's way too far. That's fascinating. Help! Bitch. Well, that didn't work. Oh, my fucking ass. Help me! Hashirama! And of course, he flew over it because this game as well as God himself hates me. I did something, bro. I did something in a past life. Okay, let's do the team. He subbed twice. Thank you. Pro Superman? Absolutely. I love Superman. Superman is one of my favorite superheroes. And on a conceptual level, there's no reason that Man of Steel couldn't be for DC what Iron Man was for Marvel. That movie could have been it. It could have been the building block to a beautiful cinematic universe. But they put it in the hands of a man who does not care about Superman. And they made it for an audience that doesn't know anything about Superman. And then they made a sequel where you come to find out that that man doesn't care about Batman either. That's cool. Superman's always been your number one. Everyone loves Batman, and I get it, but everyone hates Superman because he has all the powers. I'm like, exactly, he has all the powers, and like, bro, that's the thing. That's what makes him who he is. It would be so easy for him to just destroy the Earth and move on. That's the point of the Viltrumites and the Saiyans, is to show like what it would be like if he was like that. But instead, he's like, yo, I'm gonna help these folks. My parents raised me to care about other people, so I'm gonna do that. But Man of Steel completely missed that. And Warner routinely misses that. All they want to do is turn Superman evil. They do it all the time. They're doing it again in the Suicide Squad game, bro. Thanks, Madara. You really helped me out there. Madara! Help me! Bro, I hate this game sometimes. Batman's overrated. Evil Superman is a short story that they just keep telling. They just keep telling it. Like, you know how big a deal it was to finally get Batman and Superman in the same movie together? That shit was a huge deal. These characters have about 160 years worth of comic book history shared between the two of them. And they're finally in a movie, and they're fighting each other. They're not working together. It's not world's finest. It's not Batman and Superman. It's Batman versus Superman. Are you kidding me? Imagine if the very first time you see Captain America and Iron Man in a movie together, it's Captain America Civil War. That's the first time. If the MCU had gone Iron Man, Captain America Civil War, what came next? Guardians of the Galaxy, Captain Marvel, Avengers, and then Ant-Man, it would have been so weird. Has there ever been an evil Batman story? A couple. Excluding Batman Who Laughs. I don't give a fuck about Batman Who Laughs. I don't understand the point of having a Batman with, like, powers on the same level as, like, Mr. Mxyzptlk. What's the point of that? Like, I didn't know anything about Batman Who Laughs because I started reading the Dark Knight's Metal story, like, when it started back in, like, 2016, 2017. I started reading it and I hated it. I don't really read comics that much anymore because Marvel and DC both piss me off to my core, and I'm so over both of them. And I wish Invincible was still getting published. Unfortunately, though, it ended. Like, I would much rather be reading Invincible than the bullshit they got going on right now. Thanks. But when it comes to, like, evil Batman, they always try to figure out a way to frame him as still being good. Like, Tower of Babel is the story that everybody talks about, where you find out that Batman has a plan to defeat the Justice League if they ever went rogue. He's an asshole for doing that, and everybody's like, oh, it's justified because they're all really powerful. You guys can't even see what just happened. It's like that's not a good thing to do to your friends. But it's like, oh, it's justified because they are really powerful. I fucking hate this game and everything it stands for. Let me do what I'm trying to do. Fuck. Grab me one more fucking time, see what happens to your fucking life. You're fucking around. Batman, so bro, literally, his IQ is just as powerful as Superman's body is. Like and Batman fans blow my mind. They completely ignore stories where Batman has actually lost, like, decidedly. And it's sometimes not even their fault. DC is in on the joke. Like, you'll have Batman doing shit that he has no business doing. And it's just like, why? I don't understand Goku fans or Batman fans. What, like, why would you want I'm fighting my same team? Why would you want a character who's so OP and so good at what they do that they just can't be beaten? What are the stakes then? And they're not even correct. Batman would lose to anybody on the Justice League if they decided to just run up on him. If he was caught off guard, he's losing to Wonder Woman. He's losing to Aquaman. He's losing to Goblin, Green Lantern. He's losing to Green Arrow, probably. Green Arrow can fight at a distance where Batman really can't. He's losing to Superman. He's losing to Captain Marvel. He's losing to the Flash. He's losing to Martian Manhunter. He's losing to fucking who else would you want to put on the Justice League? I guess that's really everybody that you need. But like, no matter what, he can't react to any of them, and he would lose. He would die. He would die. If Superman was like, I feel like killing Batman right now, it's a wrap. By the time Batman sits his ass down in his Bat computer chair, he's dead. It's like, well, he has contingency plans for all of them. All of his contingency plans rely on them holding back, pretty much just standing still and letting him do what he's trying to do. And the plans that were used against the Justice League in the Tower of Babel story didn't fucking work. The Justice League survived, so his plans weren't even that good. They didn't fucking work. And as far as I know, he hasn't updated them. I'm fighting Itachi and Shisui. I'm getting worked. I don't understand what's going on. Oh, he's got his own animation for subbing. That's pretty cool. Madara, you blind ape. I'm like, and then they get real mad when you say that, like, he would probably lose to any Robin. Whatever. I can't stand Batman, and it hurts my feelings the way that Warner treats Superman. He's still alive! Bitch. What am I doing up this late? It's almost 9 o'clock. What do you mean? I've actually been going to sleep at pretty reasonable times lately. For other dang? What are you talking about? GOUs? I'm fighting the big three. That's great. The big iron. Are you good, bruh?
I just didn't think you were gonna see my shit, so I turned my computer off.
Why wouldn't I see it?
Because you hadn't, by the time I turned my computer off.
I see. It's nearly 10 for you. Now that you put your 3 a.m. sleep schedule, it's pretty late for you. I feel you. I mean, like, when I was, what grade are you in? Like 10th grade? When I was in like 10th grade, I went to bed at around like 11 most nights because I had to be up at like 4 to 5. Which I'm like, isn't that shit kind of crazy?
What are you talking about?
Benadryl was talking about their sleep schedule in school.
My sleep schedule right now is fucked.
Isn't that shit kind of crazy though? The school system got us waking up at fucking 4 a.m. to go sit in a building for 7 hours.
That shit's pretty ridiculous. I don't understand why high school starts so goddamn early.
Bitch! You're in the 9th grade? Okay. I was gonna say 9th, but I was like, is that somebody else? You had a potential asthma attack during gym? What did you do? What they got you doing when they know you got asthma? I've been sent 2 photos. I like these 2 photos.
I feel like I know what they are.
About to eat this cupcake. I'm about to fuck this cupcake. We just got a pretty considerable spike in Twitch viewership. What's good, y'all? I didn't get rated, did I? I did not. Did y'all just get notified that I was live?
A spike with no raid. You're moving up in the world.
Honestly, bro. It's like, I mean, if you say enough good things about Superman, they just show up. You have this chest tightness. Makes you feel like you can't breathe since April. That's interesting considering the timeline. Bitch!
Is that a katana hilt?
Where?
So I updated Modern Warfare. So now the main screen is 4 tabs. The first one being a pre-order for Vanguard, and it's showing it zooms in on the black guy on the left of the picture, and it looks like not a hilt. I'm stupid, but a scabbard.
I was legitimately gonna ask you, what is Vanguard? I sat here thinking, I'm like, what the fuck is Vanguard? I was like, oh, there's a COD game coming out this year. I'm gonna ask y'all in chat something. Do you think Call of Duty still needs to release every single year?
Absolutely not. Wait, what?
Playing football and
I don't have gold?
made it flare up. Well, yeah, I mean, like, doing anything, like, when you say football, you mean like the footy, right? Because my brain says gridiron football.
I think they're Canadian.
Yeah.
I think football means soccer. Do Canadians say football?
I don't know.
I don't know if they're anti-American enough to to say soccer.
I mean, because, like, there's a Canadian football league.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
The fuck do you mean?
The CFL.
CFL. Well, and shit, they have to say soccer.
Yeah. You did not mean to press that. Did you mean to say TY? But yeah, I mean, if you're gonna be doing like strenuous stuff in gym, just try to take it easy. Cause I know I used to have really bronchitis. Yeah, you have the CFL.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Install the campaign. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I used to have really bad bronchitis that would flare up whenever I would play basketball. I played basketball back when I lived in Chicago. Isn't that crazy? Was I good at it? No. Like I had football, I had baseball, and then I had hockey, which I didn't play for very long, and then I had basketball. Basketball was a sport I was the absolute worst at. My fucking ass is leaking already. This fight just started. I was gonna schedule a doctor's appointment. Nice. I get to have them shits for free. Isn't that shit crazy? The damage I just received off of that. You gotta pay. You gotta pay for that shit in full. I'm taking that shit back with interest, bitch.
What are you playing?
Naruto Storm 4, but I can't hear it and nobody can see it.
What?
Elgato, bro. The fact that I'm reacting like this to something that you guys can't see. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop my my Buddha. Oh no, I'm not that Hashirama. I'm not that guy.
You are not that.
I'm not that guy, pal. I thought I was that guy, but I'm not that guy.
I got a new camouflage for my my thing, my riot shield.
Oh my god, the damage that did. Hold that. Bitch! Bitch! Madara is facing the entire wrong direction. Ain't that shit crazy? I was gonna play Modern Warfare recently, but I was like, does that sound like something I want to do?
It's a good game, and I enjoy the guns. I enjoy the animations. I just don't enjoy playing people I don't know.
Long wait lists do sound like an unforeseen consequence of having free healthcare. Everybody's like, shit, I guess I'll go tomorrow. And then there's a million people out line.
You're just gonna get either way because when I had cut the tendon in my pinky finger, I still had to wait 3 hours to get into the fucking ER
What's the longest I've had to wait? Apparently, when I was a kid and I jammed my teeth up into my fucking face, we had to wait for quite a while, but I don't remember that, so I don't know if I should count it. I was chasing my cat and he ran under a chair and I was like, bet. And so I went up under there too and I smacked my face on it and I knocked my teeth up into my skull.
Oh my god.
You're about to get Susan note. Oh, he died instead. Never mind.
When I had, what the fuck is this? Is this the M13?
Look how broad my shoulders are. No cap, there are some doorways where I can just get lodged at the shoulders. I have to enter at an angle. Melatonin's been a lifesaver. I've never taken melatonin. Usually if I can't sleep, I just body it. Body idea, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you fucking should be. That was awful.
I don't even listen to Meg Thee Stallion. She's pretty, I guess, but I don't listen to her.
When I had my second, I think it was my second blood clot, I had to wait damn near 9 hours to get seen by the doctor because I went in at like fucking, it was either 11 or like 1, so I just wait all night till that bitch came in at 7. Fucking bitch ass doctors, dude.
How do I say this without sounding sexist? There is not a female rapper outside of Doja Cat that I enjoy.
I mean, I can't think of any that have, like, when you think of like fucking like Eminem or what's that white guy you like with the Suicide song?
Logic?
Yeah, when you think of like them,
The white guy, he's
Or-
mixed.
I can never remember his name. Or
You-
fucking Eminem.
You named him earlier.
There's no I can't think of any female that has been a rapper that has gotten to that tier, you know?
There just aren't any.
I added 2 more. Wait,
It's based on
what?
personal opinion. Like, there's just like, I don't know if I should say this with children in the chat. Whenever a female rapper hops on the track, chances are she's either talking about her Ghibli bits for 3.5 minutes, or she's just talking about like how she has money. And I'm just like, that just doesn't appeal to me. And I guess you could say I'm a hypocrite because I think it's funny when Eminem says, "You make my PP go doing doing doing."
Oh my god.
The way you move it, I can't believe it. I had never seen an ass like that. It's just a funny song, but like, whenever Cardi B is like, "Oh man, my coochie," I'm just like, I'm just good. I'm sorry.
I got a quick unrelated for you.
What's up?
They added 2 new operators. One of them being Sergeant from the Marines in Modern Warfare 2, the black guy.
You know what? Nicki Minaj back in like 2010, yeah, I fuck with that. The Dungeon Dragon, I love that shit. I'm just not impressed with anything out of her anymore. Cause like she felt like she was on the same tier as like, as who was big back then, like Luda and T-Pain, like
Who the fuck is Luda?
Ludacris.
Oh.
Yeah, remember him? He's looked the same since 2002. It's fucking crazy. Like, bro, watch the Fast and Furious movies. The man don't get older. The man do not age. That's that black don't crack.
Oh my lord.
Bitch! I don't care if you're the Hokage now. I was the first one. Nigga! You're 18. Super bass is an absolute classic. For some reason, I'm thinking of a line she said where she's like, "It's Friday the 13th, and guess who's playing Friday?" I'm just like, I guess. Like, I guess back in the day, there's my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. And it's like, yeah, we know what that's about now, but at the time, I was just like, hey, this shit vibe. Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, there's a lot of songs that, like, as you get older, you'll realize are about sex or whatever. And it's just like, oh, they really would just let me sing that type of stuff when I was 5. Like, imagine if you were listening to, oh my god, Lee, the hell are you doing? But imagine if you were listening to Lil Nas X and he's just like, "Oh man, my dick gets so hard when I look at these dudes." You just be like, "Bro, like, like I can't vibe to this type of shit."
You okay?
What's up?
Singing shit like that.
And it's like, and it's Lil Nas X, so there's every chance that he might do that. But that's just not a song that I'd be able to vibe to. I don't think. It is like, I don't necessarily need to relate to the material in order to enjoy it, but
Fucking shit, that scared me.
I need to like be able to like look at what I'm seeing or like listen to what I'm hearing and be like, yeah, I understand where that's coming from. Like I see what you're saying, and that shit is bars. Like, what's that album called? Is it the Eminem Show? Whatever album Toy Soldiers is on. Like, that's one of Eminem's best albums because it's just like he's just being real for 45 minutes. And that's why I like Recovery as well. Like, I don't really fuck with Relapse or Revival because he's just bullshitting. Like, I guess you could say that about the Slim Shady LP or the Marshall Mathers LP 1 or whatever, but it's just like, I don't know. It is bitch, die. I'm fucking. A while back, my mom and I were listening to Every Breath You Take by The Police. He asked me if I knew what it was about. I said, yeah, it's about a stalker. She said I read an article. It's actually about the paparazzi who would harass Princess Diana. Yeah. Yeah. You know, there was one time I was singing The Regulator by Clutch. And the chorus of that song is sleep with the feathers of angels stuffed beneath your head, the regulator swinging pendulum, right? And my mom's like, what's that song about? And I'm like, oh, this guy, his wife cheated on him and then left him for this other dude. And so he got drunk and then went to their house and killed them both. Yo, thanks for the bits. I appreciate it. Thanks for showing me that my Streamlabs is not correct right now. Every time I close out or turn my PC off, it logs me out of everything. And I can't just suddenly remember to log back into absolutely everything. I mean, yeah, he breaks into their house and kills them. And she's like, are you sure you should be listening to that kind of music? I'm like, what's Smooth Criminal about? Like,
they're not even trying to hide it.
Like, bro, like that song is literally about a woman named Annie who gets her place broken into and she gets her head bashed in, and y'all was jamming to that shit. I don't know. Since 1987. And y'all are just gonna suddenly act like you need to police how songs are written. Police a hat. I love Sting. But she told me that the lyric "Every breath you fake" just sort of stuck with me. Yeah, I feel bad for Princess Diana. She went through a lot, and then she was killed. And it's just like, why? What's that song? My Humps. I didn't know what that was about. I didn't know what a lady lump was. I'm just like, hey, I just like how this be sounding.
No.
What's that one old song? It's like, I got nipples on my titties.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it was a black lady.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I can tell by hearing. So it's one of them Negro spirituals. Not trashing Queen here, but people complain about Stan and Pumped Up Cakes. Bro, literally Bohemian Rhapsody. Mama, I just killed a man. And people want to be like, you can't have your kids listening to Pumped Up Kicks. And it's actually really good that Eminem made Stan. Bringing awareness to, like, some people can't really separate reality from, like, the version of the world that they perceive. Like, no matter how closely you identify with an artist's music, you don't know them.
Is that why everyone over 50 swears that video games are teaching the kid the next.
Bro, the video games cause violent shit is so stupid to me. I'm like, bro, Mortal Kombat came out in 1993. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck. You can't blame GTA when that shit didn't come till like 2000.
That's
But
unfortunate.
YouTube actually tweeted something out recently that they immediately deleted. They said that like YouTube creators are proof that even if you don't know someone, they can still feel like a friend. And I'm like, don't say that shit.
That's dangerous.
People already think that they know these people. Like that's the main thing that like that you see happen. Like if a YouTuber gets outed for doing something terrible, it's always like, oh, they would never. And I'm like, how do you know that? Because you haven't seen them do it. Because they haven't put that shit on YouTube. Because all you know about them is what they choose to show you. Like anybody that's in chat right now, except for the person I'm talking to on Discord right now, y'all don't know me. Y'all know the me I choose to be.
If you want to be fair, I have never even met you in person.
Yeah, but you've seen me. You've seen me.
A danger.
I sit back with this pack, it zigzags in this bag of this weed. It gives me the shit needed to be the most meanest MC on this earth. This is birth. How's it go? I was cursed with this curse to just curse in this birth. This bizarre shit. That's. I'm getting my ass beat right now, bro.
I'm in the exact same boat. I'm trying to get.
The wood is too slow. Awakening with this Madara is fucking terrible.
Excuse me?
It's bad for the environment. What'd I get hit with? Told your grandma about the meaning of Stan, and for someone of her age, he understood that the actual dude Stan had really bad issues that he should have gotten help for. And that's the thing. He attached, the person that the song is about attached their entire identity to Eminem. And when that didn't pan out, they didn't know what else to do. And that's why I hate the term stan now.
You're such a dirty whore.
It's like, oh, I'm such a stan for this person. I'm like, I sure the fuck hope not. Hey Yeah by Outcast hits harder now that your parents are divorcing, but it's such a bop. Hey Yeah, hey Yeah.
Is that your Carl Weezer?
I don't even know if I could figure out what that would sound like. Should I do adult Naruto and Sasuke or slightly younger but still adult Naruto and Sasuke?
Yes.
It's weird because you can have like almost Boruto era Naruto and Sasuke. Whatever. Nobody likes Sakura. I've actually had to talk about quite a few times like why people don't like Sakura, because people act like just because she's a female character that's why people don't like her. It's like, no, I don't like Sakura because she's a manipulative sociopathic bitch that mistreated Naruto for 700 fucking chapters. He took advantage of the fact that he likes her and used that shit for every opportunity that she had. And then kept getting herself into situations that she needed Naruto to bail her out of. Meanwhile, she spent the entire show acting like Sasuke was her hero, and he tried to kill her 3 times. So, like, make that shit make sense to me. He threatened to blow up the village that she fucking lives in and that her family lives in. All because he misunderstood the fact that his brother loved that village and would do anything for it. Like, are you shitting me? And y'all think that it's because that she's a girl that nobody likes her? No. She sat up and lied to Naruto's face and said that she loved him. Just for the purpose of mentally mixing him to the point where he wouldn't be able to try to go after her, to stop her from getting herself killed by Sasuke, because she wanted to go kill him instead of having the fucking Sasuke retrieval team do it, because she thought she was useful. It's like bitch, lady, ma'am, dumbass. All right, as far as you know, as far as you're aware, right? As far as you have been told, Sasuke has killed Itachi, Orochimaru, and Deidara. Orochimaru almost killed Naruto. Sasuke is one of the most dangerous. Itachi is one of the most dangerous ninja that the Hidden Leaf Village ever produced. And you saw what happened with Deidara. He almost killed all of you. And you think that the man who killed these three ninja is going down at your hands? You can't do shit. Like you, like bro, you, like how did what? She's like, I love you, Naruto, and he's like, stop talking to me. He just straight up said, stop talking to me. I have other shit to worry about right now. Get out of my face. And I respect that. I love Naruto for that as a character. Because he got over his crush on her when he was like 15. And Sakura just never realized that, I guess. And what's frustrating is, like, for her being such a terrible character, she's still the best written female in the show. Ooh! He sounds like those girls that simp for Bundy. It's different, right? Because with them, they're just like, oh, he was so hot. But, like, Sakura, like, he literally tried to kill her a few times. And she's just like, I can change him. Like, bitch, he about to change you into a fucking corpse. Ethan, I thought you were gonna laugh.
I'm sorry?
I'm really counting on you.
Me?
Yeah?
I'm playing shipment.
Best of luck.
Yeah, the enemy team is doing a lot of things I don't agree with right now.
I was saying how Sasuke legitimately tried to kill her multiple times, and Sakura's like, oh, it's okay, I can change him. And I'm like, bitch, he about to change you into a corpse.
I'm gonna go ahead and agree with you, because I don't know anything about Naruto.
It is the fact that he made multiple attempts to murderize her entire face, that's all. Is it bad that you have the whole Eggman pisses on the moon thing memorized? I've seen that. I don't think it's that funny.
I just don't think Sonic is that good.
I understand why it's popular.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's still popular, I guess. I should say I understand why it became popular in the first place. I think that those old Genesis games are charming in their own right.
That's so satisfying.
But I'll never say that, like, a Sonic game that's come out in the last 10 years is good. Sonic Generations, I guess. And Forces had the potential to be really good. It just wasn't. It's ingrained in your smooth brain.
Their whole team went negative. Even the guy running around with the fucking lever action.
Is the 725 still OP?
I don't know. Because people don't use it.
I guess it got demetaized.
Yes, it did. By the... what's it called? Because none of these guns are fucking called what they are. The Origin and the AA-12 dethroned it.
Oh, the AA-12 was in that game?
Yup, Jack 12.
I don't think I'm gonna be coming back.
People don't like. I see the Origin more than I see the Jack.
But let a nigga shoot me with that shit, see what happens to my fucking PlayStation 5.
We don't gotta play with other people. Just be you and me, my man. They added the...
How am I supposed to have fun then?
We can play against bots. It can be the two of us against the world.
True. But then I'd still be competing with you to get more kills.
Nah. I have a... Well, first of all, it doesn't have to be a competition. Secondly...
You don't know me.
I have a very specific setup for a hardcore game mode, and if you can land just one shot, you can just mow people down. It's the easiest thing in the world.
Air him out. What you gonna do about it?
Oh,
Ain't
yeah,
nothing new about it.
Scorpion Evo, Ella's gun, called the CX-9 because this game's dog water. I played with it offline. You can collapse it to essentially like a California legal pistol size. And
Interesting.
You put a special type of ammunition in a 12 round on it. This might be the fastest reload in the entire game.
Today's What If, it was good, but there were some things that happened that kind of fuck with the timeline.
Isn't it? What do you mean fuck with the timeline? It's not canon.
Well, because today's episode was like, in Ant-Man and the Wasp, when they went and got the Wasp's mother out of the quantum realm, she contracted a zombie disease, and when she came back to the real world, it started spreading. Ant-Man and the Wasp takes place right around the same time that Infinity War does, and so Hulk gets sent back to Earth, and they find out that everybody's been zombified. But for some reason, the Avengers were like together while that was happening, and that just wasn't true. That was not true at all. Because it's like, the Avengers showed up, and it was Captain America, Iron Man, not Doctor Strange, Captain America, Iron Man, Black Panther, and some folks. And I'm just like, no, Black Panther. What? What's he doing in New York? He's not a full-time Avenger.
Issue Woodstock and 41 AE and get 2 long shot kills in 5 matches. I have to earn this damn barrel?
And then at the end, it's like, okay, we're gonna go to Wakanda to do something.
Any barrel attachment.
Oh yeah, the Jesus Bucky. But like when at the end they go to Wakanda, right? And it's like, okay, but Thanos is there with almost the full gauntlet. He's just missing the Mind Stone because they have it from Vision. And I'm just like, how do you get the Time Stone? Because in Infinity War he had to fight Doctor Strange on Titan to get the Time Stone, and that didn't happen here because Doctor Strange was a zombie. Also, why is he in Wakanda? Because in the movie he only went to Wakanda because that's where Vision was, and Vision's not in Wakanda right now. So why the fuck is Thanos in Wakanda? I'm like, bro, what are you doing here?
Interesting. This handgun I've never used is level 8.
Bro, Marvel, Sony, whoever the fuck is out there, if you're watching, y'all got one more time to put Josh Keaton in something that has Spider-Man in it and not have him voice Spider-Man. Why are y'all doing that shit? You know how long it's been since Josh Keaton voiced Spider-Man? 2011, when Spider-Man Edge of Time came out. Bring back Josh Keaton Spider-Man, bro. Sure, Yuri Lowenthal did a great job in the game, and it was cool that Josh Keaton was Electro or whatever. But like, bro, if you can't get Tom Holland to come do the voice work for fucking Spider-Man, why is it not Josh Keaton? I don't understand.
Quick question. Who?
Have you ever seen the Spectacular Spider-Man show?
I know the intro.
He voiced him on that show, and he did a great job. And in Shattered Dimensions, he voiced the Ultimate Spider-Man. And in Edge of Time, he voiced the Amazing Spider-Man. We wouldn't have lost Bruce, Okoye, and Bucky if Vision wasn't a big old simp. I feel like Bucky might have survived that throw. We didn't see him land, and we didn't like technically see him die. Like, Captain America could have survived that throw, especially with the shield. Just land on the shield.
Rule of Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Well, that's just the rule of death in fiction anyway. If you don't see a body, they lived. Get set on fire, you dirty bitch. Bro, that has no range.
Oh, this game hates me.
Let's go. For some reason... Yeah, but like literally he became the Winter Soldier by falling like that. For some reason it feels like the writing, or not just the writing, but like the pacing of every What If episode is just so breakneck fast. It's like if you blink during a conversation, you're just in a whole new scene, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? These episodes can be a little longer.
Did Bucky have a robot arm?
Yes.
Okay, because I felt like he had a robot arm.
Yes.
Oh, an in-progress match, don't I?
It also sucks that, like, it's cool that they chose, like, a cast of characters that's a little bit unconventional to survive. Like, you know, you had Happy, Sharon, Peter, Hope, and Bruce, and that's cool and everything, but it's like, how come all the heavy hitters went down like immediately? And then it's like, how come the heavy hitters went down, and a lot of them just stayed just chilling? Like, how come nobody took out Captain America before that? Apparently, it wasn't hard. Nobody took out Iron Man before that, or Doctor Strange before that, and apparently it was not difficult. Iron Man got killed by some fucking ants. So it's like, clearly.
That must be embarrassing.
Also, the Parker curse is 100% real because Hope didn't die until it was established that she had some kind of some bond with Peter. I thought it was kind of sweet that like those two had that connection, the two bug characters. But also, it kind of seemed like Peter was about to smash. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like, bro, how would Ant-Man feel if you found out that his girl got piped by Spider-Man? What kind of bug creature hybrid would you create there? And now people are like, oh man, this version of Spider-Man is my MCU Spider-Man. Or they're talking shit about how he was like able to stay upbeat when they literally talked about why he was able to stay upbeat. And it's just because like it's a motto that was passed down from his aunt. True, we did finally hear about Uncle Ben. I just feel like people shit on MCU Spider-Man way too much, and they continuously say things that are inaccurate.
Oh, I'm in danger. Yo! I just hit a nasty throwing knife.
And people want to call him like White Miles Morales, and I don't think that's the case. I think he's just literally based on Ultimate Spider-Man. And that's totally fine.
I can't aim. God damn nothing.
Because people act like this version of Spider-Man is lame because we hadn't heard about Uncle Ben up until this point, and it's just like, well, what's the point of retreading the same thing over and over again? The reason people shit on MCU Spider-Man is because he's inaccurately portrayed a teenage boy. And one of his things is hero worship, and he's like having to learn to not do that. It's like, oh, he's a Tony Stark stan, and I'm like, half the world is Tony Stark stans. You mean to tell me that if Elon Musk
Tony Stark is a Tony Stark stan.
You mean to tell me that if Elon Musk put on a fucking robot suit and literally saved the world in it 6 times, you wouldn't be sucking Elon Musk's virtual dick? I would.
People, not only do people already suck his dick, but I feel like Elon and Tony would follow each other on Twitter.
They actually like interacted in the second Iron Man movie. Because they had to. There was a shot that they needed like a big warehouse for, and so Elon let them use a Tesla warehouse, and the only compensation he wanted was a cameo in the movie.
That's fair.
I'm like, you know what? You're not gonna get a better deal.
A gold-plated MP5. You're disgusting.
Gold-plated, but I feel like the version of MCU Spider-Man that we have is the only realistic way to introduce him into the MCU 8 years in. Like, what were they supposed to do? And the whole reason that people wanted him in the MCU was to have him interact with the Avengers, right? Oh, he's interacting with the Avengers too much. It's like, what the fuck? I don't like that he relies on other heroes to come save the day. What? There's gonna be 2 older versions of Spider-Man in the next movie? Sign me up. Like, what the fuck? That shit bugs me. Like, people aren't even excited for him in his own damn movie. Peter's a brilliant, tech-savvy child who has lost 2 separate father figures. Of course, he's going to feel a connection to Tony Stark. Literally. And that's a thing in the comics. Peter and Tony had a connection with each other because they're similar people. Like, Tony Stark is Peter Parker if he was a little dumber and had a lot more money and had an ego. By the way, if anybody out there tells you that Tony Stark is smarter than Peter Parker, they're tripping.
Well, I mean, if you go off of Tom Holland's Spider-Man.
He's just like... I mean, he makes the same type of mistakes that Spider-Man makes in the comics.
I'll be fair. I have not seen one of his movies, but from watching all the reviews and the way people talk about him in the trailers, it feels like he's dumb. It feels like he's dumb.
Well, yeah, I mean, Spider-Man is dumb.
Fucking, well, listen here. All right, you just said that Spider-Man is smarter than Tony Stark.
Yes.
Okay. So.
But he's also incredibly stupid.
Okay.
It's just like he's like the dumbest smart person in Marvel.
I'm just yeah, okay.
He just he does dumb shit all the time. Like the most on brand part of that trailer is like he caused the problem by just not shutting the hell up. Tony and Peter are both extremely intelligent people who make the dumbest decisions. Hank Pym as well, because he built Ultron. Don't forget that. Matt Murdock, yes. Like, Tony thinks with his ego, Peter thinks with his impulse, Hank thinks with his ego too sometimes, and Matt just doesn't think.
Takes a special type of person to go on Xbox only and still use a fucking mouse and keyboard.
Like, if you look at like the PS4 Spider-Man game, right? That part where the crane falls and the helicopter is carrying that like big box thing and fucking up the city. Peter made that mess. Peter and his quick thinking got him into that fucking mess. He almost got the city torn up over it.
So if you'll let me speak for once, I'm not disagreeing that he makes those stupid mistakes. It's definitely a part of his character. I'm not debating that. But I'm saying that the gist I feel from the Tom Holland movies is that they play him dumber than I feel Spider-Man should be. Because I feel like the PS4 Spider-Man game, that Spider-Man is way fucking smarter than Tom Holland. And it bugs me that it takes Ned to get into the Iron Spider suit. For someone who's invented all of his own gadgets, surely he could have figured it out.
Well, he didn't try. But in the scene, like, well, in the scene, they're sitting there like, because okay, what happens is Peter has his first encounter with the Vulture, and then he finds out that there's like a tracker in it and that there's a parachute in it, and he's like, okay, why do I feel like I'm being babied by Tony? So he and Ned go looking into it to see what's going on, and Ned is like, oh, there's like a child lock in it, and he's like, what the fuck? Can you take that out? And he's like, sure. Like, Peter just wasn't the one looking at it at that moment. There's also an 8-year age difference between those versions of Spider-Man.
See, I don't know that.
Because like in the comics, Peter when he was young, made a lot of stupid mistakes, including getting Uncle Ben killed. I like to think that Peter interfering with the spell. Okay, we're good. Same time Sylvia fucked up the multiverse, which is also the same time that Wanda heard Billy and Tommy's voices. I guess that could make sense. I'm just really not excited about dealing with the multiverse with Marvel and DC at the same time. Michael Keaton's at the root of it all. Like, I already deal with that shit in the comics, and it's been old for a very long time. Bitch! Ooh! Who else is an incredibly intelligent, dumb person? Reed Richards. Holy shit, Reed Richards. Doctor Doom! It's like Black Panther is one of the only smart characters in Marvel that can just be smart without doing stupid shit all the time.
You would. You fucking would. Dolphin diving like a shit stain. What's going on? Dr. Doom?
Yeah, I'm thinking about more characters that are smart, but also fucking incredibly stupid. Doctor Doom would literally never lose a fight if he didn't keep doing dumb shit.
Doctor Doom.
Like he's leave me alone.
Maybe that's why he's called Doctor Doom. He dooms himself.
Like he's literally got something in his kit for everybody. Like there's no reason for him to ever lose. Jumping franchises, Arc Trooper 5 is an intelligent dumbass. Ah! I don't have any subs!
I would say Echo is.
Bitch, you're on fire. My spine. Who else is smart and stupid? Green Arrow.
For someone that is so... For someone who's so by the books that they repeat every order they're given to where it's their fucking name and just sprint towards the thing being shot at and get blown the fuck up. There's not a soldier alive that would be stupid enough to make that decision.
Intelligent but stupid. Tim Drake Robin.
I agree with the second half of that. For 80% of the Robins.
You know what? The only Robin who's not stupid, honestly, I think is Nightwing.
Yeah.
All the other Robins have something wrong with them.
Fully agree with that.
Echo was
Fuck
it?
Damian Wayne. Fuck bald Robin.
Echo was within the vicinity of Anakin most of the time. What do you think some of Anakin's dumbassery rubbed off? Anakin's also a very intelligent dumbass. Anakin's very smart. You don't just accidentally become one of the best pilots in the history of the galaxy. But holy shit, is he stupid. Which, to be fair, it's not his fault. He was being manipulated since the moment he left Tatooine.
Pretty damn hard, yeah.
I mean, you could say he was being manipulated since before he was conceived.
I mean, his conception was manipulation.
Oh, get him! I got kicked in the fucking jaw.
He manipulated the microbials, whatever the fuck.
Whatever the fuck they're called. The only thing I'll give Disney Star Wars credit for is they stopped saying that stupid ass word.
Uh-huh.
They stopped saying midichlorians, and that's the only thing I'll give Disney Star Wars credit for. Echo was around Anakin, and he was around the Bad Batch. One of these days I'll watch Bad Batch, but I have to finish Clone Wars first, and I'm also watching JoJo. Which I'm not enjoying JoJo nearly as much anymore as I was when I was watching Part 2. It's like Part 2 was super good, Part 3 was okay, Part 4 was really good, and Part 5 is what I'm currently watching. But, bro, I can't stand Damian. Like,
Yeah, he's a little bitch.
Damian Wayne, bro, and he's been around so fucking long. He's been around so long and he hasn't been replaced yet.
Who is his mom?
Talia al Ghul. You would remember her from Arkham City, if nowhere else.
If you're the mom, if you're the son, I don't know why I said mom. If you're the son of a fucking witch, and your dad is the most invincible piece of flesh meat to ever exist on the planet, certainly you could be more than a whiny bitch.
Like he acts so entitled to everything.
He's literally the blonde kid whose dad owns a yacht.
He's like, well, since I'm your son, I should be Robin. And he's like, you're not gonna be Robin if you're gonna go out and kill folks. You can't speak on behalf of any of the Robins because you're not super into DC. I feel you. Just know that Damian's the worst, and that includes Carrie Kelly and Stephanie Brown. And other characters who are kinda almost Robin, like Bat Signal and Cassandra Cain, Batwoman. I love Cassandra Cain, by the way.
Did you see the Red Panda skit on TikTok? And it was the new goon being introduced to all the superheroes of Gotham. Like, if you see this type of bat symbol, then you're fucked for this number of reasons. If you see this type of bat symbol, you're only gonna lose a few bones.
No, I did not see that, but that sounds amazing.
It's funny.
I love Panda. there's a webtoon that DC is doing currently about the Bat family, which is actually pretty cool that they're doing that. It's helpful for people that don't really know about all the folks that are in that group. Yeah, I've seen all the What If episodes so far, but they made Damian Brown, and people were upset, and I'm like, his last name is Al Ghul. Do you really think that's a white boy?
He just got blown the fuck up.
And over there is where we keep all of our weird novelty masks that we use for robberies. Oh, good to know. Yeah, and with that, I think the tour of the evil lair is complete. You got any questions? Yeah, just like one. If I'm on like lookout duty and I spot a super of any kind, what should I do? Yeah, well, seeing as we're in Gotham, usually you only really have enough time to go, "It's the Bat!" And then all of a sudden you wake up and he can see you. However, if he leaves you for seconds, there is actually a color-coded system that. Yeah, it is. Yellow circle usually means that he's in a pretty good mood. Probably gonna keep your kneecaps.
Episode 4 apparently rubbed the audience the wrong way. They're like, "Why are you fridging the female character?" And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I remember I said that the first time too. No yellow circle? If it's just a black bat, you're probably fucked. You're probably gonna lose a couple of bones. I'm sorry, lose bones? Yeah, yes, lose bones. Keep up, kid. If it's any variation of a red bat, spiky or otherwise, don't bother screaming. We will probably hear the gunshots before you even have time to get something off. What the fuck up? I thought bats had a no-gun rule. No. Batman has a no-gun rule. Batwoman, not so much. Oh, so essentially if it's just anything other than a yellow circle bat, I'm fucked. Oh, no. If it's like a blue bird or like a blue V symbol, you're good. You're just gonna get a couple of bruises and then get sent home. There's like another option. Yeah, but his turf's Bloodhaven, so I wouldn't really count on that one. If it's a yellow bat, I would probably be worried. Why, is there something special about that one? I mean, like, yeah, kind of. There's a couple of them. If she's got red hair, you're probably gonna get the shit kicked out of you. It's basically the same as getting the shit kicked out of you by Batman with no yellow circle. If it doesn't have any hair and no mouth, don't even bother screaming. Same rules as Red Bat. You're probably gonna be dead before we can say.
Yeah, that's Cassandra.
Yellow Bat's just bad fucking news then. No. She's got blonde hair. You're fine. Don't worry. You can kill that one. Okay, so like Yellow Bat's
spoiler.
just like a sometimes scared then? I mean, yeah, basically. The Yellow Bat follows the R rule. Like the R rule? Ah, shit. The R rule. The R rule is basically that every single Robin has their own fucking deal. So like, if the R is blocky, you're probably not gonna get beat up that bad unless the kid looks really fucking mad. Then you might get thrown off a roof. It's either not bad or thrown off a roof. Yeah, you kind of just have the judgment call that one. If it's a spiky R with no yellow circle, then you're probably gonna get hit in the face with a metal pole a couple of times.
True.
Yeah, I mean, and the same rules apply for a yellow bird on that one, just that one's gonna hit you a little bit harder. Wait, I thought we were talking about the R's. Isn't this a Robin thing? Yeah, we are. That one's just the same Robin. Keep up. If it's got one spike, you're probably gonna die. That one has a sword. One of them has a sword? One of the Robins, yeah. And I mean, like, Red Hood does also, but, like, only sometimes. Okay, and he's got the red bats, right? Yeah. Oh, or sometimes he's got, like, this red V mask design, too. Oh, and don't forget that sometimes his design's a little bit closer to a red bird. Oh, yeah, and sometimes it's like a red bird design on his. Okay, good to know. Thanks, man. Yeah, don't mention it. Yeah. Oh, shit!
You're very feminist and didn't see any issues with episode 4. Thought it was pretty solid motivation for Steven to end up the way he did. And it's funny because, like, it's only a hypothetical. Like, in the actual version of events, Christine Palmer is alive and well. Like, she didn't actually die.
Are you certain? Are you 100% certain?
Pretty sure.
I hacked the Claymore and it still killed me.
Bullshit.
These guys are just camping upstairs.
On that.
With an RPG. Outstanding.
Bitch! I'm Gorilla the Spinner. Or, ring it. You fuck. Hold that. I just think it's bullshit that people complain about Christine Palmer getting killed for Doctor Strange's motivation. She maybe at least got dusted. But yeah. But I mean, if she got dusted, then she's back now. It's like, but nobody complains about Nora Allen getting killed for Barry to become the Flash. Or Martha Wayne getting killed for Bruce Wayne to become Batman. Like, why is it only a problem now? You dirty, rotten bastard! No! Not like this. Not like this. Not like this! Oh my god. Shang-Chi's mother was killed when he was a young child. Nobody's crying about that.
They following the Pixar rule, parents just aren't allowed.
I think people have issues with love interests getting killed off for motivation. I mean, but they weren't even really love interests in the original movie. They made their relationship closer for the purpose of her death having impact. Like, they were exes in the movie. And I don't even know if what they had was serious. They might have just been fuck buddies. I don't fucking know.
Oh, the R is building.
Like, are people crying about Gwen Stacy getting killed? No. So what the fuck is going on?
Oh my god.
Oh man, think of all the female characters that died when fucking planet Krypton exploded. Oh, the tragedy. You still love her, it seems pretty serious. True. I forgot about that.
These people are gonna turn me religious.
In what way?
I'm on Shoot House and they're just camping upstairs with RPGs and claymores. Claymores that are unhackable apparently. And now he's got a chopper gunner and he's spawn killing.
Choji. To be fair, Gwen Stacy was like over a decade ago. But I mean, even in the Amazing Spider-Man 2 movie, nobody's crying about that.
There's
Like,
a whole other team. You don't have to just sit here and spawn kill me.
like it's crazy to me how we have all these canonical female deaths that were used as motivation for the male hero, and that's been totally fine. But suddenly, you have this hypothetical. You have this what if episode, and it's just like, oh nah, bruh, nah, there's a problem here suddenly.
You stole the fucking helicopter.
Green Lantern, Kylo Rayner Green Lantern, found his girlfriend's body chopped up in the refrigerator when he got home. Who's talking about that, though? Who's talking about that, though? Ain't nobody. Who's talking about Talia al Ghul getting her ass clapped in fucking Arkham City? Ain't nobody. Nobody's talking about Laurel or Sarah Lance being killed on Arrow. Just explain to me. I don't see the difference. Wow! Why did that happen the way it did? Like, oh, the Punisher's fucking wife was killed. That's his whole thing. Joel's daughter in The Last of Us was killed. Like, I just don't understand where you draw the line. Tess also died in that game. I don't see people crying over Padme dying, but they complain about her dying of sadness when she was literally choked by her husband while full-term pregnant with twins. Like, bro. Bro, and she got choked for a minute, too. Oh, if you can see the face Sasuke is making on my screen right now. Let her go, Anakin! Let her go. You brought him here to kill me!
By the end of the match, I'm literally the only person on my team. Because the two people on PC camped upstairs with claymores and RPGs until they got the fucking Harrier and a helicopter.
Lower Harrier.
We need the death penalty. you don't deserve to keep living if you pull this garbage.
I actually forgot about Padme. Because like, her death wasn't really like motivation, I guess, kinda. It fueled Darth Vader's rage, so it motivated him to oppress the galaxy for 20 years.
Bro, sand motivated him to almost eliminate a species.
You right. Oh yeah, that's right. His fucking mom died, didn't she? Killed by Tusken Raiders.
There's no new sticker. Why are you lying to me?
I feel like Sasuke has a better fighting style than Naruto, but if they were to swap hands, Sasuke's getting his ass cleaned. I'm sorry I say these things.
I have to play 2 more matches against these fucking...
Not a medical expert, but I don't think that's great, especially in a stressful situation like during a cultural genocide / rise of fascist dictatorship. From under your nose, your political power was taken from you. And here we go. Merry Christmas. You're literally powerless to stop the Republic from turning into the Empire. I'm getting my ass jumped. Woo! He grabbed me through my super.
The Jedis should have been able to do something about it.
Well, most of them were like off Coruscant.
No, let me fucking explain. Goddammit.
Okay.
They show in the Clone Wars when who is it? I think it's 5. When whoever starts going crazy, they show he gets sent back to Kamino and has his chip removed with the help of the little robot. Shaak Ti is there. Shaak Ti knows about all that shit going on, but she never pursued the information.
True.
Despite him going into the records and telling everyone what was going on. Everyone just thought he was crazy, blew him off, and then the entire Republic fell because no one listened. When Shaak Ti, who's on the fucking council, was there.
To be fair, Shaak Ti has like 3 different on-screen deaths. Like, they may have forgotten she was alive.
It's really annoying. It's just like, oh, hey, here's fucking one of the strongest Jedi to ever exist. By the way, they're idiots.
Mace Windu?
Bro, Shaak Ti might as well accidentally turned on the lightsaber backwards and decapitated herself.
Didn't Bo-Katan damn near poke the back of her head out with Obi-Wan's lightsaber?
Who?
Bo-Katan.
Yeah, say the name again, because I know who that is.
That female Mandalorian lady?
I don't know. I don't give a shit about them. Everyone fucking simps to them and cosplays as them. I don't give a shit.
They got the blue armor.
Okay, and?
Blue armor's cool.
They're
Jango
not
also
the
has
only
blue armor.
Mandalorians with blue armor. Jango Fett had blue armor. If you play the Old Republic, you fucking gather the clans of the Mandalorians. There's houses, there's factions. Each one's got a different color. They're not the only people with blue.
But they got titty armor.
Alright.
Apparently being around kyber crystals induces insomnia, so maybe the Jedi were just insanely sleep deprived because of their lightsabers. And that's how they didn't realize Palpatine's plan sooner. That seems like a design oversight that just went unattended to for 1,000 years. Like, they couldn't realize that back when they were dealing with the fucking proto-sabers? You know who else is smart but also stupid? Fucking Gohan. Gohan is a professional scholar. He thinks for a living. And it's like, okay, Gohan, we need you to come up with our battle plan for... Shut the hell up, Google. It's like, we need you to come up with our battle plan for the Tournament of Power. And he's like, if we stand in the middle of the arena, they can't ring us out. And I'm just like, I guess that's true.
And what if you get hit?
Like, then what happens?
You're fighting people strong enough to shatter planets. What if you get hit?
And they asked him, they asked him for his advice, and then half the team went off and started doing their own thing immediately. I'm like, okay. This is only the guy that beat Cell when he mopped the floor with the rest of you, but you know. It's only the guy who single-handedly came the closest to defeating Majin Buu, but alright.
Well, you're
Bitch.
playing stupid. I'm not gonna listen to you.
True. And he had a full day and a half to come up with something, and that was the best he could do. I'm like, that's like, okay. Like, imagine, like, if Stephen Hawking were still alive, and it's just like, oh man, Professor Hawking, like, what do you think about thermodynamics? And he's like, if you blow on your soup, it won't be so hot anymore. And that's just the best thing he's got to say. I don't blame you for not knowing this, but the reason female Mandalorians have titty armor is because, believe it or not, having hard metal pushing down your. Well, yeah, I imagine it would. I was making a joke because when
Why it's there? It's obviously.
like when they made their appearances in The Mandalorian, people were so upset. Like so many like rad femmes on Twitter were crying because it was like, why do they have
Feminist physique? Sexist much?
like why do they have breasts in their arm? And I'm like, because they got breasts on their body. That's Beskar steel on their chest, bro. Like that, like ain't no breathing room, bro.
Time since the beginning of armor ever being invented, we've just been shaping it this way for fun. It's not like it formed to the human body.
And they were like, well, Captain Phasma doesn't have breasts in her armor. And I was like, because Captain Phasma ain't got breasts. She a whole chalkboard, both sides, brother.
Yeah, despite there being female stormtroopers, they don't have breast armor either. Stormtrooper armor's just built different.
Yeah. It's also made of fucking Hasbro plastic. Like, bro, like you like think about how many fucking stormtroopers there are. You think the Empire's spending good money on that armor? It's like Vader is the
Can pierce it, or they get hit by a couple stones from a slingshot.
Bro, the fact that the fucking Ewoks were able to take him out.
You can get blunt force through your armor. There's a problem. And you know, like in medieval times, that's fair. That's how you got through armor.
But this is space age shit, bro.
Yeah, not only can you fucking travel the speed of light and damn near wormhole to places, but you're shooting a laser fighting teddy bears. Like, surely we shouldn't have to follow this rule. Like, yes, a mace could fuck up a knight because it's gonna crush his armor and then impale him with his own armor. But I mean, if you're fighting a war with lasers, certainly you'll have something that is useful against a laser.
Like I know some endowed women who are like, bro, I just wish I could just wear nothing, cause just like clothes are just uncomfortable. It's like, well, yeah, I doubt you'd want to wear armor that squeezes your shit up. Like, I don't get how women can wear corsets. I'm like, bro, you got your shits up into your chin now. How's that helping? Naruto's mom wasn't a ninja by the time she had him, so instead of throwing shurikens, she throws fucking kitchen utensils at you. This game is fantastic.
A spotting grenade. Oh my god, I want to fight people in real life. A spotting grenade in a Semtex. I've never seen such untainted skill.
I at one point made the argument that having the Mortal Kombat women wearing less, which is also the case for Street Fighter, makes more sense because of the way that they're like
The way they
manipulating their bodies. Like,
they need to be really flexible.
like you need to
Melina and Jade can fight the way they do.
Exactly.
They were wearing fucking Captain Phasma's armor.
It's like you can't move the way that you need to move if you've got cloth on every joint in your body.
Like, why do you think fucking why do you think UFC fighters wear shorts?
Exactly.
Why do you think you wear a gi?
I don't know how my ancestors dealt with corsets when the wrong kind of bra basically obliterates me. I feel you. But it's like, why are they wearing so many clothes now in Mortal Kombat 11 when it makes no sense for them to have full range of motion while they wear that? And sure, the way they were designed in Mortal Kombat 9 was kind of ridiculous, but I think they looked okay in 10, right? Or am I tripping?
I mean, it was a game.
I didn't play
You
10 because
are
it's ugly as
disgusting
fuck.
Trash. Ah, anger.
Mortal Kombat X is one of the fucking ugliest games I've ever seen, bro. I refuse to play that game. Ever.
I just, delicious.
It was also busted. And you could get, like, infinites, which Mortal Kombat isn't a game for that type of shit. That's Street Fighter and Marvel vs. Capcom. Mortal Kombat is too slow paced for infinite combos. It's weird. I just got a fucking rock thrown at me. Krillin, where you at?
Eat the sensu bean.
Eat the sensu bean! Rocks! I got hit before I got hit. You know, nothing against female characters showing skin as long as it's practical for what they do. Right. Like, you ain't gotta have your whole cleavage out and your thigh creases showing. Because it's just like, bro, like, you should wear something that's protective. But if you're gonna be doing, like, cartwheel kicks, maybe don't be wearing denim fucking jeans. Like, Sonya Blade, I think, has pretty consistently been like, not realistically, but, like, practically dressed. I don't know. Like, Elektra in the comics. Because here's the thing. When it comes to comic book characters, they're drawn in a way that is supposed to be the most pleasing to your eye. Right? That's the whole point. Anime characters are the same way. That's why the dudes got 50 packs and the girls got badoinky doinks. Because you walk in the store and you see that and it's like, I would like to buy this and take it home. And whatever you do after that, hey, whatever. But the point is to get your attention, and that's how it's always been. Like, people are attracted to that which is conventionally attractive, you know? And you can be bigger and still be beautiful, and you can be super skinny and still be beautiful. That's not the point. The point is, when you think of these larger than life, godlike characters who can bend reality with their hands, you have an idea of the body type that person would have, right? Like, your average rad femme isn't gonna be what you think of when you're trying to think of what Black Widow should look like. People complain that Rogue's cleavage is visible when Sally wears nothing but a tiny little vest that's wide open. Rogue's cleavage is visible? As far as I've known, she's always been wearing that bodysuit and bomber jacket. I didn't know Rogue's cleavage was visible. Since when?
This man wants the link.
Nah. that doesn't track with what I've known my whole life. I will say this though, Rogue from X-Men Evolutions, bro, she helped kickstart my addiction to goth women.
It's visible? I feel I should have known this.
It just
That wasn't in the gospel.
this wasn't in the book of Mark. Ain't say nothing about that.
Nah.
Because like I feel like the X-Men, like all the X-Men women are dressed pretty conservatively. Jean, Storm, Jubilee, not Psylocke. Psylocke has her whole thighs out, but I mean at the same time, she's wearing something that you would expect like a female weightlifter to wear, right? So I guess that's not so bad either. Oh, Rouge the Bat from Sonic. I read Rouge as Rogue. Interesting. Anyway. When it comes to anthropomorphic animal characters, some of them are designed in some of them are designed in a way where I'm just like, why y'all do that? Why y'all do that? This is a bat. This is a rabbit. This is another rabbit. Why you do that? Like, bro, you know how conflicted I was watching Zootopia?
I'm not conflicted about nothing.
Leave me alone. Because I heard everybody's like, bro, Judy Hopps is bad as hell. I'm like, that's a rabbit, bro. I start watching the movie and I'm just like,
There's no confliction about it.
I'm like, bro, why is she shaped like that? Ethan, quick, squirrel girl.
What?
Squirrel girl.
Yeah.
It's exactly, yeah.
Son of a bitch. I'd have a plushie of Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl isn't in the same vein as Judy Hopps for me.
Well, I mean, she's human. You know she's vegan and she only eats nuts. I'm like, that doesn't seem sustainable.
I mean, she's a squirrel.
Right, but like, not really.
I mean, the name.
It's like if Batman strictly subsisted on cow blood.
I need you to stop talking because that's nowhere near the same thing.
Spider-Man only ate flies.
No. You're no.
What I'm doing?
He's oh well, Spider-Man. No, he's got spider powers, yes, but he is.
Oh my god.
Okay, he's a human with spider abilities. Okay, he doesn't have a goddamn squirrel tail and fucking buck teeth and them big old chubby cheeks. All right, Batman is just a man in a uniform. He's got bat in the name, but he doesn't have bat powers. Fuck. Squirrel Girl straight up have a tail. She is half squirrel.
On the topic of rad femmes, I think that there is absolutely nothing wrong with being plus size, but eventually it can become a serious health issue. And that's the thing. You can't say, like, ma'am, it's legitimately not healthy to be 500 pounds. Because then they'll think it's like, oh, well, you're disrespecting me or whatever. It's like, look, bro. Body positivity is cool and everything. But, like, when it's a serious health risk, you should just change a couple things and magic will start happening.
I saw a TikTok about that. It's like, oh, body positivity is about respect, and then it cuts to the same lady who looks like a fucking pumpkin, and she's like, oh, if he's under 5'6", then he's not worth my time, or some stupid shit like that. Like, body positivity only works when you're fat and upset about it, but if he's short, then you can shame him for it.
I hate the body positivity, like body shaming type shit we have going on. Cause dudes are like, hey bro, we like all titties. Big, small, saggy, whatever. But then women are like, if he's under 5 inches, I'm not interested. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know what you want me to do, bro. Cause like,
Trend on TikTok.
cause like, bro, I can't even watch like regular porn no more. Cause that shit just be making me feel bad about myself. and
I mean, to watch straight porn, that's not the part you're supposed to be looking at.
nah, it's just like, bro, because like if you're watching like POV or something like that, you know what I mean?
It's gonna be there no matter what, but don't look at it.
It's just like, bro, I'm like, bro, like, and then it's like, so people love Blacked, right? And I'm like, bro, that's giving y'all these false expectations, bro. I'm like, notice how it's the same 4 dudes in all these videos. We're not all like that. Like, damn.
A non-Xeno tier black man.
It's crazy to me. Cause it's like if I'm saying like, oh, like, cause I like me some thick women, right? But like I also like I don't want to have to be like legitimately concerned for your actual health all the time. I'm not fat shaming. I'm not saying that like you're ugly if you're heavy, but it's like, yo, if coming up the stairs took you out, we need to talk about something.
Yeah, like there's 2 types. Like if you're chubby, like if you got a belly, I have no problem. I'll sit there and play with that for hours. All right, but if you have to make noise to stand up, problem.
If I hear you breathing, in neutral. Bro, because I know people. Like, there's people in my extended family, like, they're just... I'm sniffing my microphone so hard right now, but you get the point. Like
if you idle at an audible breath rate, it's an issue.
like literally, and it's just like, and I'm not trying to make fun of people. I'm just like saying,
That's an objective.
action needs to be taken. Like, you shouldn't let it get to that point. But I mean, you can't help anybody that doesn't want to be helped.
This is a Windows pop-up you are ignoring.
And because of the fucking the climate of body positivity, people want to say that there is nothing wrong with that, and if they don't have to acknowledge the problem, then they're not going to solve it. And I'm just like, brother, look, I just don't think you should die of congestive heart failure by 28. That's all I'm saying. I'm getting my shit worked.
Oh, I was doing so good.
I wasn't.
It's oh my lord, it straight up spawned me literally 10 feet from where I died.
Activision, you gotta go to bed. I'm a catch you. I'm a catch you next time. Oh yeah, you got school tomorrow, huh? I forget that people do that. It's been a while, bro.
Today's my Friday, so fuck.
I agree.
I was until I played this game. I was doing good.
It's been a week without me, and she feel weak without me.
Come on. Damn.
But yeah, bro, I'm just like,
That pistol was gonna be full auto, I can tell you. Ain't no one drum mags or shit when it's semi. Oh my lord.
I don't know. I just like, I look at somebody sometimes. I'm just like, how did you let it get to that point?
Yeah. Me.
I'm just like, at a certain point, you should have become cognizant. But like, I don't try to do it in like a judgy way. I'm just like legitimately curious. Like, how does it get away from you to that degree?
No. What the fuck did you shoot me with?
There is a Millennium Falcon wireless charger dock that I think you might be interested in on GameStop.
On GameStop, bro?
Yeah.
I haven't been to GameStop in so long.
I have not been inside a GameStop since November last year. Isn't that fucked up?
Since I started buying stuff with my card, I've just I don't have a new console. I have a PC, but I don't have a new console, so there's nothing physical to get.
Pre-order Horizon.
On what?
PS4.
No,
Why?
because in every experience I've had where there's a version of a game that's on different platforms, the older platform version is ass.
I mean,
Even in with Dishonored, it's perfectly fine. It just runs on the specs of a PS3 instead of a PS4 or a PC. It's still 100% functional. Doesn't have any game-breaking bugs. It's just less of an experience because I played it on PC the first time.
I mean, Miles Morales is fine on PS4.
Yeah, that's the example I literally just fucking gave. Is that
What?
the game could be just fine. It just doesn't run at the peak that it's supposed to.
I mean, I guess like you'll be missing out on like the adaptive triggers and the haptics and like whatever
Yeah, 'cause
else.
if it's gonna come out on a newer console, then it's gonna be, damn, was that from a Sprint? It's gonna be built to have those features, and it's like if they made a new trucks game right now for the PS5, I guarantee you they're gonna have implemented certain mechanics a very specific way to use the hell out of the rumble and the triggers. Where the fuck did it put me?
Oh my god, I was so high in the air. Oh! Hold this. But I don't know. I mean, you could get a PS5.
I'm sure in theory, yeah, you're right.
I mean, they're easier. They are easier to get now.
So it took you what 7 years to get one, and now they're easier to get.
Well, I was only able to get one because they became slightly easier to get.
Slightly easier than waiting 7 months.
Well, I got it. What do you want me to do now?
Oh, that scared me.
I mean, I just like if you're not gonna get a PS5, then why not just get the game on PS4 so you can actually play it?
Because I feel it would be better to play it, the PS5 edition. I'm so scared. There's so many snipers.
Right, but you don't plan on getting a PS5 anytime soon.
Exactly.
So just play the game. You like Zero Dawn, right?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I mean, you had to like it to tell me to play it.
It's pretty good. It's a good game.
So play Forbidden West.
I don't have a PS5, but I could.
Brother, I just don't like, bro. We ain't been married long enough for this shit. We have not been married long enough for what you're doing to me.
No.
Bancho Teni. Shinra Tensei? What the fuck happened?
This dude is straight disgusting. Throws flashbangs and then jump shots with a sniper. Like, you're already at one hit. You don't need one of those two things. No! No! I don't have that fucking slide. Damn it.
Help! I was blocking. Why can't I block? That's right. Put in work. Move your ass. Go berserk. Eat your salad. No dessert. Get that man you deserve. Bitch.
I'm in pain.
I was. Alright, well, I'm turning the PlayStation off.
3 Semtex. 3 arrived at my feet with haste. How?
I'm gonna catch y'all later.